Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Happy Halloween. I might be a little bit late putting this video up for Halloween, but it wasn't originally intended to be for Halloween, so whatever. And this is my review of the NECA Ultimate Friday the 13th Part 3 Jason Voorhees action figure. And look at this box, because this box is like, that's almost worth the damn price. It's got this lenticular 3D picture. That just looks so awesome. The original movie was in 3D, obviously, because that's what it says down there. And they tried to recreate some of that by making this lenticular cover, which, I don't know, it just looks so cool. I love it. And it says, a new dimension in terror. You can see, like, this shower head up here really looks like it's coming out at you. And especially the knife, and even the words. It just looks so damn cool. Now, as much as I want to just keep looking at the front here, we gotta look at the rest of the box. So there's the top. It's got a nice wood background. Some blood dripping. On the side, there's a really cool picture of... is it the figure? I mean, it's not the figure's hands, but I think... I don't know, it almost looks like the figure's face there. I don't know if that's a... I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Then the same thing on that side. In the back there's some pictures of the figure. Some cool looking scenes. I like all the wooden cabin background stuff they got on there. This is an idyllic summer turns into a nightmare of unspeakable horror for yet another group of naive co-eds ignoring Camp Crystal Lake's bloody legacy. One by one they fall victim to the maniacal Jason, who stalks them at every turn. And then you open it up, it's got the Velcro door there. It's a cool picture right there of the figure in front of a nice diorama. And there he is over there with a ton of accessories, which is awesome. An alternate mask. An alternate head too. So that is cool. Well, I guess we've got to open it now. And there he is opened up, and he is so freaking awesome. He is my favorite slasher horror movie character ever. Jason Voorhees is just so damn awesome. I really like Freddy too and Michael Myers, but Jason, I always love Jason. Jason's so damn awesome, I just love him. He's one of the ones I root for more than any other horror character. He's so damn cool, I love him. And this is from part 3, where he first gets his hockey mask. And that's always something kind of weird, like somebody who never really watched the Jason movies but wants to get into them. They'd be like, ooh, I can't wait to see the Jason in his hockey mask, and they watch part 1 and like, where's Jason at? And then he watched part 2 and they're like, oh, Jason's in this one, surely his hockey mask will show up. No hockey mask. And they're probably like, what? I just watched two Friday the 13th movies and there's no hockey mask. How's that iconic when he doesn't even have it in the first 2 movies? And finally in part 3, he gets his hockey mask. But it is so awesome. So damn iconic, it's ridiculous. I love it. They even got this on the back of my car. Picture of his hockey mask and a machete underneath. Also got Freddy and Michael, but they're recent additions. Jason was there first and he's in the middle. But look at all this stuff he comes with. That is awesome. There's actually one more thing, because this is actually 2 things, I guess. The head and the mask. So he comes with a lot of weapons to kill people with. And that is really cool. I wish they made a figure just to stab all this stuff into. That'd be really cool. Because he got so many weapons, I just want to stab them into something. Like, they need to make a teenager figure just to... There's a bunch of holes in his body you can stab weapons into. That'd be really cool. Another reason I really love this figure is I think this is the best mask they've put on a 7-inch figure Jason yet. It just looks so awesome with the worn, scratched up look to it. Because here's some of the other ones that I have. Like this one just doesn't look as good. Like the eye holes, and it almost looks crooked or something. It just doesn't look as good as this new one here. And here's another one. Still just doesn't look as good as this one. And another. Once again, the eye holes don't look right. This one just looks perfect, I think. There's really not a whole lot I can say about this one where I could say you could do anything better. And here's part 6. And yet again, I think they did a better job on this one. So let's look at him a little closer. Now all the holes are punched out. Oh, wait, there's one right there. It's not punched out. But most of them are punched out, and it looks pretty damn awesome. Like I said, the scuffing on it looks really nice. The arrows painted on it. And I am having a little problem with the straps. They don't want to be straight. But I might be able to adjust it and get that. Well, there you go. I guess I just had to pull it down further in the back. But yeah, that mask just looks amazing. Now, when I first took the mask off of him after opening them, the straps left little marks on his head, which kind of sucks. It's like the black paint of the straps or something left marks there. But I don't plan on displaying him without a mask, so I'm really not that worried about it. But I guess we can look at his face right now. You can see his messed up face. And they did a fairly decent job on this. I think maybe the face actually looked better on previous ones. Yeah, this one here is older. I think the paint on it is a little... I think the paint on this one's done a little better. But really, you could just probably switch the heads if you wanted to. If you have both versions, obviously. That's one thing that's kind of bugging me about this one. Is the skin color of the head and the neck are very, very different. That kind of bugs me. But I think this one will be closer, so I might actually switch it. But you can see they did a nice job on the blood on the neck. That looks pretty cool. I do like you kind of get the effect of the black eye holes that you usually see in the movies. But if you shine light in there, you can actually see the eyes through. So that's cool. Now this is a reused shirt that they have used on a couple of the figures already. But it's a good shirt, so I don't blame them for reusing it. Nice wrinkles, nice paint and blood all over it. Looks pretty damn cool. All the way down to the sleeves. Assuming these are probably the same hands. Very different skin color between these two. And here's his pants. You can see they look pretty much the same, except there's a little more greenish junk painted on there. The blood on his knees is a little brighter red. This one over here is kind of a dark red. But they both look pretty good. There's beauty. And the shoes. I think the shoes actually look a little better on this newer one. I mean, they're the same sculpt, but it's just painted a little different on the new one. No, articulation will be the same, obviously, because it's the same body. But let's go over it. Actually, I'm not sure if I ever actually reviewed any of these. I did review the video game one, but I'm not sure if I reviewed any of these ones. Turn the head that much. Go back and forward. Actually, you can spin all the way around. And go back and forward. Up at the shoulder. Pretty good articulation there. Then at the elbow. And it can spin. Then at the wrist. It can spin. Torso. Feels kind of like it don't want to turn all the way. But yeah, there's good articulation there. Then at the legs, you can kick. Not that Jason ever kicks very often. You can do a split. Bend his knee there. Single joint. It can also spin. Then down at the ankle. Move like that. So, he's pretty well articulated. I'm happy with it. Now it comes with alternate heads, so I will switch them out now. See, this one's undamaged head, and then later he gets hit in the head with an axe, so that's why there's this bloody version with the big slit in his head. I'm guessing you could probably stick the axe in there if you want. Oh, it don't stay. Might stay the hockey mask on though. And comes with 2 hockey masks. The one before the hit with the axe, the one after. Just put that on. See, the head still doesn't match the neck skin. Probably be a good idea to put the head on first and then the mask, because I could have just ripped the straps on the mask, but luckily I didn't. Let's see if this axe will stay in there. Almost. Not quite. But that looks pretty cool. It looks cool. I like all the blood all over them. That matches up with the neck better. It looks pretty damn awesome. Yeah, look at that wound. That looks disgusting. Now he comes with a lot of accessories. He comes with a pitchfork, which is pretty well done. Be cool if it had some blood on it, but that's okay. He also comes with a bloody wrench. This is pretty well done too. And of course he comes with his trademark machete. That's his most famous weapon. Surprised there's no blood on this one. But if you got part 6, it's got blood on it. And he comes with a knife. You know, maybe he'd be holding it like that. And he comes with a harpoon gun. I'm not sure, but I think this might be the first weapon he uses when he's wearing the hockey mask. He shoots the guy that brought the hockey mask along. And he comes with a fire poker. This is pretty nice. And as you already seen, the axe, which looks pretty damn awesome. So I love all these accessories he comes with. And here's the Ultimate Part 3 Jason next to a couple other of NECA's Jasons. Here's the Ultimate Part 6 Jason. This Part 6 is my favorite Friday the 13th movie, but this isn't my favorite look for him. I don't like the utility belt, I don't like the yellow gloves, but it's still an awesome Jason movie. Very different looking face too in there. It almost looks like Swamp Thing. And here's the final chapter, that's part 4, which is definitely not the final chapter. But this figure's pretty cool too. And that's what here's what his face looks like under there. And here's NECA's old Part 7 Jason. And it's not my favorite movie, but it's definitely my favorite look for Jason. He looks very zombie-like, especially like his spine and ribs shown on the back. I always mention that. His really ripped up shirt, super decomposed face. He just looks so awesome in that movie. It might be, I don't think it'd be my second favorite movie, but I still really did like that one. So I really hope they make an ultimate version of him. And there he is next to the retro video game Jason figure, based on the way he looked in the old Nintendo game. And it basically uses all the same sculpt. A few differences, like the mask is better, like I said. But for the most part, it all looks the same. Other than the colors, obviously. And there's Jason next to a couple other of NECA's Ultimate figures. We've got Ultimate Leatherface and Ultimate Part 1 Freddy Krueger. They all look pretty damn cool together. And I got the Ultimate Part 3 Freddy. I'll be doing a review of that at some point. Since I showed him next to them, I gotta show him next to NECA's old Michael Myers figure. Man, I wish they still had the rights to make Michael Myers, because I would love to have an ultimate version of Michael Myers, because this one has, you know, not much articulation.
Basically just in the arms and the head, and that's it. Nothing in the torso, so nothing in the legs. What about his ankles? Well, his feet move, but not enough articulation on this guy. So hopefully they will get the license back someday and make a new one. And there's Jason next to another one of NECA's Ultimate figures, the Ultimate Terminator 1 Terminator. Because I'd always thought I would just love to see the Terminator fight Jason. Because neither of them would know what each other is. Terminator would assume he's just a human trying to kill him, it doesn't work. Jason tries to kill him, assuming he's a human, doesn't work. And I don't know, I think it would just be awesome to see. So I'm extremely happy with this figure. Not only is the box like really amazing with this lenticular 3D cover, this looks so kick-ass. It comes with all these accessories, all these pitchfork, axe, wrench, harpoon gun, fire poker, knife, machete, and then an alternate head before he gets hit in the head with an axe, and also the one after he gets hit in the head with an axe. And also the mask I think is greatly improved. I think it's the best looking Jason mask they've made for a 7-inch Jason so far. Looks really well done. The articulation is good as always on these. Well, not always if you go back to like this Jason, but all of the recent Jasons had really good articulation, and this one's no different. The only real gripe I have with this one is the skin color on his neck and his head are way different. Like, it's only that noticeable when you look at him from the side, but still, it's definitely noticeable, I think. It bothers me a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I absolutely love this figure, and I can't wait for some more Jason figures, Ultimate Jasons. I really hope they make a part 7. But yep, I love this one, so I'd say pick it up. I think it's worth it, even if you have some of these other Jasons, just because the masks just aren't as good as that one. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Thanks for watching, and go back.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it.